The real truth of owning a business. It's really hard because you have to make money and stuff. So the traditional understanding of making money is you show up some other place that belongs to some other person and you do the job that they tell you to do, and then they pay you some amount of money. The funny thing about owning a business is that you make up all of the rules. You make up what the job is, you make up what it's worth to do that job, and you make up all of the systems and operations and every single little detail of how you want people to perform that job, including yourself. And guess what? When you start out, you don't know shit. So you're really making it up as you go. And the kicker on top of that is that you are relying on spending all this time and energy to actually make some fucking money, which is hilarious because no one thinks you're worth shit. So owning a business is really, really hard. In fact, 99% of businesses fail within 5 years. Did you know that? 99% of business. So 1 out of 100 people is capable of having a business that will survive more than 5 years. Now, that's a little bit different than owning an LLC and being a 1099, and going and doing some odd jobs and also having a W-2. My suggestion for most people is do not start your own business. It's a really, really shitty idea if you're not willing to do a lot of work. Instead, have a pretty decent job, go into a vertical. Vertical is like a type of industry or career. Go into a vertical that can make you a decent amount of money. And then start your side hustle and have that be the business. And then figure out the business side of things and figure out finance and figure out people. But really putting everything in one basket that's very, very likely to not succeed, it's a stupid idea. So don't do it, okay? There's a lot of people out there that could use your brain a lot more effectively than probably you can. And they need your help. And it's not even like an ego thing. They legitimately need you to come and help them. And you take all of the risk and all of the liability out of it. You just say, okay, I'm going to show up and I'm going to use my skill. And then the coolest part about it is you can go home and you don't have to worry about anything. You can just be like, I'm just going to come to work tomorrow. Is that cool? Like, totally fine? Yeah, and the person is like, yeah, you can come to work is thinking about 7,000 different things before they go to bed. So owning a business is not like having a job, guys. Owning a business is like having a child. So if you're not ready to have children, you're definitely not ready to have a business. Actualize your potential catalyst. Take care of yourself.